Hello everybody, JBuzzsaw79 here saying welcome to the Yugi Tubers. Today I've just grabbed out my Fire Kings deck. I want to throw it online for you so we can go ahead and get another deck up here for it to examine. Yeah, let's go right into her. So we're going to move this off the side for the moment because of course there's always the triple Grunix, which is now apparently the staple for all Fire Kings. I remember when I ran 3 before and people said I was insane. Oh, I need 2. Sometimes not even that. Weird. I'm always ahead of my time, but I never get credit. Next up, of course, the 3 Yakshas because it's freaking Yaksha. That portion of the deck has not changed ever. Next up in here, we got the 3 Barongs, your Searcher. So that's that particular fellow there, and then some a couple of one-ofs here. This is the what the hell's his name there? Thru King Agazad the Vanquisher. I only run one of him. He's the one that says that you can destroy 2 other monsters in your hand and or on the field, including fire, and if you do special summon this card, if you do banish 1 card from one side of the field, which is kind of nice. Of course, you do target, so there's that side of things. But only if both monsters destroyed are fire. So, really, again, you can do a lot of different things. I mean, you could go ahead and this guy be like, oh, I got Grunix in my hand, and Barong. Okay, well, I can pop Barong, get a search, I'll pop Grunix on there, drop him, remove from play, swing to 29. So I mean, a lot of nice things. I do have a second one, but I don't know if I'm ever going to add it. So we're just going to leave it at 1 for the moment anyway. Let's see how that kind of rolls for me. Next up, I'm running the 1 Captain Bearman. So when he's normal summoned, he can be normal summoned without tribute. But his attack is halved, which I don't really care. Once per turn, you can make all level 4 beast warrior monsters you control become level 8 till end of turn. This card cannot be used as an Xyz summon except for Xyz for the fire warrior type. So there's a couple of things I wanted to try to do with him, and I'm really not going to get to the extra deck stuff. But if something were to come out for another Vanquisher, it would be the Captain Bearman. So next up, 2 of the Flamevale Hedgehogs. Now, I used to run the Flamevale Magician. I switched to the Hedgehog for several reasons. 1, 3, I'm running 4, so I can make 7 go into Black Rose very easily. Wipe the field because I don't care what gets destroyed. It just fuels the deck. So, and this deck can easily come back from anything like that, so I don't really care again. If this card is destroyed by battle, I can select 1 card in opponent's graveyard to remove from play. And if a card is destroyed by a card effect, I can select 1 fire monster, 200 less defense from the graveyard, except itself, and go ahead and add it back to my hand. So I mean, at that point too, I can be like, oh, Grunix comes out, oh, pops my Hedgehog, that sucks. Add Baron back to my hand, remove both again back to the summoner. So I mean, a Vanquisher rather. So I mean, Bearman again, he still may come out. Basically, that's the only card I think right now that would again actually change. I am running for 2 ofs, 1 Gorilla and 1 Bear also. I had 2 Bear at one point and just didn't. It was all right. I moved to pull him up to the Gorilla, so I had some spell trap kind of destruction stuff. Just kind of try out. Double Wolfbark. When Wolfbark was at its popularity high, everybody told me I was insane because I only ran 2. Why would you run 3? I said I just didn't find that good at 3. I think 2 is really good. And then they put him down to 1, and they put him back to unlimited, and everybody's like, oh, I only run 2 now. You guys suck. Again, ahead of my time. So yeah, so the monsters spells, I do run 2 Supply Squad. There's people have told me this is a bad card. Should take it out. And people have told me this is a good card. You should run 3. I just think 2, because I've had 3 out and just clogs, I think. I like to see it, but I don't need to see it, if that makes sense. And if people want to MST it, I guess that's fine. It doesn't really hurt me. So there's that side of things. I do run the 3 Fire King Island, of course, and the 1 Terraforming. I've seen one guy run like 3 Terraformings, and I don't know why. Fire King Island is great, but again, it is a double-edged sword, because depending on when they pop it, like if somebody MST'd it and popped it, they could just screw your field. So I think you really got to play it carefully. You really have a backup plan, because, you know, I mean, if they go ahead and MST it, you know, then you lose all the monsters you have, and then they can possibly swing in. So that's something to think about. So, and they could remake the board. So, double Dark Hole right now, and of course a Regeki. More destruction. And that's what the deck's built for. So, I mean, you want lots of board wipes in here. I used to use the Hand of Nethys. Not the Hand of Nethys, the Sacred Phoenix Nethys, rather. Whatever the hell it's called. This is another thing to destroy spells and traps, but I recently have decided to take that out because of the fact that I'm running the Fire King Islands. Should that ever change, she will be coming back in if the islands ever come out. Till then, I'm running double Cyclone. Just because MST, you know, later in the games, people sometimes forget, and then you can remove from grave and go ahead and pop stuff that they're not ready for. So, you know, you get 2 uses, which is something. Or triple tanky, because that's your main searcher. So that's got to be in there. Because they don't let me run 2 rekindling, I am running rekindle with a soul charge just to try to push later on. For Igsies, you need to make a board. You know, kind of reset stuff, so to speak. That's kind of the way. Drop, you know, Dark Hole, rekindle, or soul charge. So yeah, I run double circle and I run double kings. Now, why? I've seen lots of people say you got to run 3 kings, and you got to run 2 circle, or you got to run 3 circle, or you got to run circle. I mean, just such a combination. So I'm not really going to get anything like that over what is better or worse for Fire Kings. I will only say this. I find 2 and 2 to be good only because, and this is maybe just me, because if you're not running Nethys, why do you need 3 of these things? You only got 3 targets. You're going to play it and get 1, and then you're going to dead draw. If it stays, I mean, it'll probably stay out for a while, and you're going to sit there and dead draw these. So, why? Circle, yeah, the circle's great. I've been screwed on running 3 circle. Not having enough targets in my grave, for example, will screw you for running circle. So that's something else to think about. Thus, I only run 2, and that's just how that's going to be. So, 3 traps then to round up the deck. The Warning, of course, Torrential Tribute, and a Bottomless. Only traps I run right now to round it off. I have removed both Call of the Haunted. I had it in here at one point to play it as is. So, there you go. This is my Fire Kings deck profile for the 2017. This is currently March 6th. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Any kind of comments are always welcome. And please feel free to subscribe to the channel. It would make me indeed happy. This is J Buzzsaw signing off, saying thank you, YouTubers, and see you later.